Today, I'm giving tips on what vocalists can be doing at home during the COVID-19 pandemic. Keep watching. Hi everybody, it's Christi Bovee with the Voice Love Company. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the little bell below so you don't miss a single video or when I go live. If you need more positive content in your life, please consider signing up for my love letters. I send them out every Monday to my subscribers. You can get all the details in the description box below. Now let's get started. Well, without a doubt, this is an unprecedented time in the history of the world. Certainly of the modern age, where we are all discovering that we are in a crisis. And I just want to say right off the bat that my thoughts and prayers are with all of you. I get really emotional thinking about all of you, and I know so many of you are international. Many of your governments have you on lockdown. You're confined right now to your homes. And I just pray that you are safe and well and staying in a place of peace mentally. We're going to be talking today about things that you can be doing to continue your training as a vocalist, but even just as a person. This forced confinement that we are finding ourselves in as a society, it's going to create a lot of changes, isn't it? We need to be continuing to take care of ourselves in the midst of this. So the first thing I would tell you to do is stop watching the news. I have really been troubled by the amount of fear that I have seen come out of the media around this issue. I don't want to make light of what's happening. Absolutely, it is concerning. But the fact of the matter is, they are peddling fear. They're causing a lot of the hysteria, certainly that I'm seeing here in the States, by the way they are talking about things. I am really going to be forcing myself to go on a media diet during this time and only check the news once a day, if that. Someone's going to let me know if there's a massive change or transition. I'm on social media, and so I'm going to see what my local government is telling me to do next, but I don't need to actually watch the news. Go on a media diet during this time of rest that we are being asked to take. Another thing that you can be doing is really working to stay healthy while you're at home. Work out every day. Make part of your day to do some form of exercise. Move your body. It's going to be really good for your stress. It's going to boost your immune system, and it's going to make you feel so much better. Really limit your intake of sugar. Sugar depresses your immune system. 1 teaspoon of sugar depresses your immune system for 6 hours. And we eat so much sugar just in our daily lives. So really limit your intake, especially if you feel like your immune system is compromised in some way. One of the fastest ways you can boost it is to get off sugar together. Sugar is not good for you. Whether we have a pandemic or not, it's really important to limit your intake of sugar. Another thing I would say as part of being healthy is making sure that you're actually getting good sleep. And sometimes our sleep can be disrupted when we're in a crisis, so do everything you can to try and get yourself to be in a restful state. Which leads me to my next point, meditate. My day goes so different when I sit down and take those few moments of peace and relaxation where I just still my mind, I quiet my breathing, I let my body just rest and relax and power down. I am so much better the rest of the day. There are a lot of really good guided meditations on YouTube that can help you get into a flow. I personally enjoy guided meditations. My mind is so busy that sometimes it helps me to have someone actually telling me what I need to be doing, and the music is often quite beautiful. Try meditation. This may be an opportunity for you to be doing things that you've never done before because you have more time and more space in your life. You really need to be taking care of yourself, body, mind, and spirit. Get some online coaching. Use this time right now and technology that's at your fingertips to work on some things that you need to be working on with your voice, with your acting, with your speaking. I offer coaching, but there are so many wonderful coaches online now. It's really a viable way to continue your education. Instead of binge watching Netflix or the news, which we've already talked about, get some coaching and learn something new. Decide to up your skills. Practice. I've talked about practice multiple times on my channel, but this would be a great thing to put on your schedule for yourself every day. Your voice is going to go. It's true with any instrument, actually. If you don't continue to practice, it goes really quickly. Don't let that happen during this lull. Things are going to get back to a new normal once we get through this. And it's going to be important for you to be able to have your voice strong and ready to go. I always have a free link to Rossini scales that you can work on. Those are down below. There are tons of free resources on YouTube to help you practice whatever it is you are working on. Get to practicing. Keep your mindset in check. It is so imperative that we keep our minds in a place of belief that everything is going to work out just fine. And you are exactly where you're supposed to be right now. Put good stuff into your brain. Listen to an audiobook that elevates your vision. Anything that is going to help you think higher thoughts, even if you don't feel positive. And you just feel like this is dumb, this is a stupid exercise, I don't even know why I'm doing this. Do it anyway. What you're going to find out is you're going to think better, which in turn makes you feel better. Look out for each other. This is a scary time for everyone right now, and so it's important that we don't forget our humanity. We don't forget our ability to empathize and to be awake to what another person is feeling. It doesn't mean we have to congregate or get together necessarily, but it might mean that we need to call our elderly neighbors and see if they need something because they can't go to the grocery store. It will make us feel less selfish. We won't navel gaze as hard, which will then in turn make us feel better. Create something. This is going to be a time to innovate and create and to make something. When I say find your voice and make your sound, that's what I'm talking about. This is a time for you to find your voice. It's a time for you to work on your resume. It's a time for you to work on your website. It's a time for you to start a YouTube channel. It's a time for you to make a podcast. Or even if it's just a time for you to do a hobby that you haven't had time for, like knitting or painting. Create something. It's important for you to stay feeling like you are a viable member of society, that you have something to give, and you're making something. We are created as human beings to work, and so this creation time is a really important time that we can take for ourselves. You may have a song that you want to write, or maybe a book that you want to write. There may even be a manuscript that you've started that you need to finish. This is time that you can be taking to do something that's actually really productive. It's going to help the time pass more quickly. You're going to end your days feeling productive rather than sluggish. Keep your brain healthy. Keep your creation juices going by actually making something. Send love. Send love to those people who are in authority, who are working so hard to try and find a vaccine for this virus, the people who are frontline first responders, our medical professionals. Send love to those who are struggling with the virus, and send love to each other and have more patience and peace and joy and be walking in love. I think it will go a long way to making this crisis a lot better. I'm just believing that that's true. I am sending you love today. Keep finding your voice and making your sound in the world today. The world is literally waiting for you to show up. Oh my goodness, it just gets me every time. Do everything you can to take the best care of yourself and those around you. And remember, you are loved. Bye, guys.